Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to Volunteer Vibes. I'm Denise Middleton. So glad you could join us. Hope you guys have been doing well this week. Our Astros have been winning, so that should put you in a good mood. And you know what? We've got a lot going on this weekend. Of course, sporting events happening, but there are also so many needs across so many different communities. So there's always something we can do to help out and give back. And so we always like to bring on a guest or two to talk about what volunteer opportunities they have. And so I have one joining me this morning. Her name is Tanya Hernandez. She is with Lord of the Streets. Good morning, Tanya. How are you?
Good morning, Denise. Thank you so much for having us here. We appreciate you thinking of Lord of the Streets
Of
to join
course.
you.
Yeah, so this is your first time on the live stream. For folks who may not be familiar, tell us a little bit about Lord of the Streets and what it is that you all do. I love that name, by the way.
Yes, absolutely. So we are a day shelter for the homeless. It's called Lord of the Streets Episcopal Church. We are located at 3401 Fannin. We're in Midtown. We are a day shelter for the homeless. We're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. We do different services every day. So we are in desperate need of volunteers for Monday through Friday.
And one of the services is mail distribution. Tell us about how that all works
Yes,
regarding the homeless and their mail.
yes, absolutely. So we, at the moment, we do receive over 1,500 um, of our homeless community mail here at Lord of the Street. So over 1,500 people receive their mail here. Throughout the pandemic, a lot of agencies shut down and they needed a place where they needed to receive an ID card, social security card, the stimulus check, just any important documentation, a food stamp card. And, we provide that service for them. If they need a Texas ID, the DMV does require for them to have an actual mailing address. So we do provide that for them so they'll be able to receive their picture ID because you can't get a job without a picture ID. There's a lot of services that you do need your ID. So we're glad that we're able to provide that for them. So we do as they just bring any type of picture ID, a school ID, the homeless outreach team also helps out if anyone has in the past received a Texas ID, they'll help them to get an actual temporary homeless ID. And we will also take that in order for them to receive their mail here.
Oh, that's great. And I gotta imagine, I mean, that's a lot of mail. How much mail do you typically get on average?
Usually Mondays is our busiest. We get Saturdays mail and Mondays mail, and it's usually 3 buckets of mail that we receive. And our volunteers that come in on Monday, usually they go through, they sort their mail, they stamp their mail because every time that mail comes in, we stamp it. It's just that we receive so much mail, so we try to stamp it the day that we receive it because we only hold mail for 30 days. This is actually one of
Oh.
our volunteers. Her name is Sherry Thompson.
Hi,
Hi.
Sherry.
Hi. Yeah, we're working today. We've been really busy.
What I mean, I am curious to know, like, how long does that process take? What's it like for you guys sorting through all of that?
Oh,
through all the mail.
we get a ton of mail every day, especially on Mondays, as you can imagine, over the weekend. And then we stamp it because we only keep the mail here for 30 days or they'll send it back. So we encourage the homeless to come pick up their mail about once a week or once every 2 weeks. And then we stamp it, we file it, and we try to get it out the same day if we can.
And it's rare that we get an actual volunteer on here, so I'm glad to see you. I'm just curious to know, for those who maybe have not volunteered before, why do you do it, and why would you encourage someone else to come on out and help?
Well, I feel like it could happen to anyone. You know, anyone can become homeless at any time. And so that's why I do it. It could happen to me, it could happen to a friend. And I think it's very rewarding. Most people are super nice and very respectful. Every now and then we get somebody that's kind of rough, but in general, everyone is very nice. And you can imagine they have rough conditions that they live in. And so they could have a bad day and, but they're still nice and respectful. So we appreciate that.
Yeah. How often do you come, by the way? And I guess how many volunteers do you all need?
Well, I come on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays, usually 2 to 3 hours in the morning, and we close at noon.
Mhm.
So it would be morning volunteers that we need. And they're welcome to call or just come by and see what we do.
Yeah, I would imagine you still need a lot of help, right? How many volunteers are you looking for right now?
We're looking more. Well, every day we have a different service. Like on Mondays we have a social worker that comes in. So we have a medical clinic Monday through Friday. They're here from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. On Tuesdays and Thursdays we have a showers. They come in at 7 a.m. They see from 30 to 45 of our neighbors a day. We also help. We have a substance abuse team. We have a representative that helps with gold card. If they don't have any medical insurance, then they'll be able to get a gold card, and they can see them at either Bentop, LBJ, or any Harris County clinic here in Houston.
Okay.
We also have a vision clinic on Thursdays, and we have a gentleman from Search that comes and helps us do housing assessments. So, and we have a clothing and hygiene center that's Wednesdays and Thursdays. So we usually are looking to 15 to 20 volunteers a day. And we'll have them in different places. Like right now, at the moment, we are actually distributing more than 400 meals a day. So we do need volunteers to come in, help us distribute the meals, distribute mail, help us prepare the meals. We have an age limit. They have to be 18 years and over, just for everyone's safety. But there are many ways that they can volunteer. If you have any underage that would love to volunteer, we do have these. These are snack packs. They are more than welcome. We try to
Oh,
put protein. That this is a Vienna sausage, some cookies, a fruit, a granola bar, a water. So
how
there are,
nice.
yes, there are many ways that you can volunteer. You can, gather up, pick up some bottles of water. We also serve more than 400 bottles of water per day. So that's 2,000 bottles of water a week, 9,000 a month. So if you want to volunteer, as far as, because I'm the one usually that goes and picks up packages of water. So we definitely need volunteers to help us go out to the community, HEB, Sam's, and pick up, just a package of water, drop it off. Or if they want to help out, just build the snack packs. We pass out more than 400 a day, like I've said. Every day we had to limit ourselves to distribute 400 meals a day, because it came to a point where we were serving up to 600, and we just had to limit ourselves because we didn't have enough volunteers or the staff to be able to prepare so many. So we are in desperate need of volunteers to help in the clothing department, to help in the meal distribution, mail distribution, distribute the meals. We also have a prayer team on Wednesday. If any volunteers would like to come in and just enjoy a day and have someone do a prayer for our homeless community, it's just a great time for you to sign in through Volunteer Houston. Just give the day that you want to come in. Like I said, we're here Monday through Friday from 8 to 12 noon.
And how much in terms of a commitment? What would you like to see volunteers do, and how long? I guess where's the greatest need? Because you have a lot of services there. So where would you like to see them go, and for how long would you like them to stay?
That's a very good question, Denise. Lots usually seeks volunteers who are committed to investing time with those who are homeless and formerly homeless, with the goal of establishing relationships that bring long-term change. Like, we believe that consistency creates trust, and trust builds relationships, and relationships are the foundation of change. A lot of our neighbors that come in and receive their mail here, they do see Lord of the Streets as their home. So we are their family. If we go on rodeo time comes, and if I go to rodeo, I get on Metro Rail. So, and that's their main transportation, Metro Rail. So I'll have someone, hey, Miss Tanya, or I hear my name 15 times a day if I go to the rodeo, because you would get to engage with them, and it's not just another homeless person
Mhm.
anymore. It's beautiful to actually know the person by name, know the person, what brought them to homelessness, and know the story, because everyone here has a story. And it's just amazing to be able to know someone and actually call them by their name. So we do look in volunteers for someone that's committed to be here, once, twice a week. If you can come for an hour, if you can come for 30 minutes, anything helps. Anything that you just the time that you for you to come in and engage with our homeless community. Ask them their names, ask them how are you do a simple good morning, how's your day going, makes a difference here. And Sherry here can tell you how it really makes a difference.
Yeah, I was curious to know, Sherry, what's their feedback, and what's your relationship like with them as well?
Well, I know a lot of them by name, and they know me by name. And we'll see, a lot of the same people, and we get to know them. And I always ask them, is there anything you need today? Our clothing room is just open on Wednesday and Thursday.
Hmm.
So if someone comes, like there was a woman here this morning with no shoes, walking around barefoot.
Mm.
And so I went and got her a pair of shoes so she wouldn't have to go barefoot. But I like being in the front, passing out food so that I can be one on one with them.
Hmm.
Uh, I like, getting to know them and making that relationship. And on Fridays, we have Disco Friday.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, we play music when they come up to get food, and some of them dance, and we dance back, and we have a good time on Friday. So, if somebody wanted to volunteer on Friday, they'd probably have to like disco music.
and our goal is to have volunteers so we could be able to actually open our clothing room Monday through Friday instead of 2 days a week.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. And we're showing some pictures here. Is this looks like the site where they can come?
That's through the
And,
front door. Yes, that's where we serve a meal Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and Thursday. We distribute a hot meal, and Tuesdays and Fridays we pass out a sack lunch or a snack pack like the one I showed you. And
mm,
like I said, we do 400 a day. So if you have kids that would like to volunteer, that would be a great opportunity to do. Make snack packs and just bring them down here. Also, we do have a big event going on right now. We're having a sleeping bag drive-by. So you can get this at Academy for $9.99. And usually those are we're trying to, you know, we're trying to get 500 because we're trying to, before the cold comes, we're trying to
right.
distribute at least 400 in one day. So that's a very big that we have. But you're more than welcome to visit lotshouston.org, and you can get way more information. We also created this booklet. A lot of our homeless community do not have the access to, they get lots of paperwork that they carry around their backpack. When it rains, it gets wet. So we
Hmm.
created this booklet. This booklet, you can also find it at lotshouston.org, and it's an actual, gives you information of services that you can find inside the 610 loop. If you need any a sobering, like a shelter, an overnight shelter, it has good information of where you can go get a meal, where you can get a shower, medical clinics. It has a lot of information that, if you see a homeless, one of our homeless neighbors, or if you don't want to pass out any money, distributing any money to them, then you're more than welcome to, send a donation, and we'll be able to give you booklets. So like this, you can just hand out a booklet, and this will give them the actual information that they need for them to, get the services, like I said, showers, food, clothing. You'll find anything that is inside the loop. all the information is in this booklet.
And
Wow.
I just want to say one other thing, and then I've got to get back out there. If anyone is worried about their safety here and volunteering here, we have constables here that protect us if there's any issue or anything comes up. It doesn't happen that often, but we have the constables here for our safety.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I appreciate you sharing your experience and all the helpful information. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate
Okay.
it.
We'll
Thank
see
you,
y'all.
Sherry.
Sure. And so, Tanya, if for whatever reason someone may not be able to spend their time there or donate their time, what can they do to donate to your organization? And what do you need?
Our desperate need right now, we're limited to a short staff right now. So absolutely, if anyone is welcome to give, like I said, go to lotshouston.org. And if y'all want to give a monetary donation, as far as for us to be able to invest in staff to be able to, for us to be able to do more. Also, we are in a great need of men's shoes. We are most of our neighbors, our population is it's over 55% are men. So we are in desperate need of men's shoes. So men's shoes, men's pants, size 30 to 36. And like I said, if you have kids and you want to do a group or a family, time and do something for the community, then a snack pack would be great for them to do. And this is our snack pack. And like I said, it has Vienna sausage, a fruit, a granola bar, some crackers, and a bottle of water. So that's a great opportunity. And, if to do something with your family, just drop it off. And, we would greatly appreciate the help.
That is so wonderful. Give us your address again one more time so people can find you all
Yes,
and the
absolutely.
time.
Absolutely. We're located in Midtown. We're at 3401 Fannin, Houston, Texas, 77004. We're right in between Holman and Francis.
And your hours again?
We're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 12 noon.
All right, wonderful. Tanya, thank you so much. I love what you all are doing in the community. We appreciate everything that you guys do.
Thank you, Denise, for giving us the opportunity to go out, be out here and just, give you our needs. And we really hope that the community reaches out to Volunteer Houston and just signs up to volunteer.
All right, well, hang tight. We'll bring you back in just a moment. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. All right, and good morning. Hello to some of you on here. I see Charlotte Jones. Keep up the good work. And Armand, good morning. Chris, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Appreciate you guys. All right, so I want to give a warm welcome to Miss Hannah Kay with Volunteer Houston. She's new. Good morning. Hey.
Good morning. Hi.
So glad to have you with us, Hannah. And you know what? I know you guys have so many different volunteer opportunities. So please tell us what's on tap for this weekend.
Yeah, I've got 4 opportunities to tell you guys about today. The first one is from an organization called Agape Development. They serve the OST/South Union area. They work with their neighbors to build skills and develop community leaders that will make a lasting transformation. And since they serve the neighborhood as a whole, they have programs that serve all ages. The opportunity I'm presenting today has to do with their after-school program reading and homework assistance. It would help their kids stay on grade level by assisting with homework, reading one-on-one with a child, working on math skills, or help with other daily activities. It's a weekly opportunity that would go from 4 to 5:15 p.m. once a week throughout the rest of the school year. So it would end around May 2023. You would pick the day of the week that works best for you. And they do different subjects on different days. So Monday and Wednesday, they focus on homework, chapel, and other activities. Tuesday and Thursday, they work on homework, literacy, and math activities. And then Friday, they do homework, science, and fun activities. So volunteers can pick, if they're more of a science person, they can pick Friday and come every Friday for an hour and 15 minutes throughout the rest of the school year. I do want to note that you're not able to volunteer until the volunteer form and background check has been completed, but those would be emailed to you once your interest in volunteering has been submitted through the Volunteer Houston portal.
Okay, sounds like a good one.
Yeah. The next opportunity I have for you is with Performing Arts Houston. And Performing Arts Houston connects audiences with exceptional artists through diverse performances and learning experiences. They ignite and cultivate passion for the performing arts and together explore the vast landscape of artistic expression. They are looking for help with their front of house for the Blue Man Group performances that are on November 5th and 6th. This opportunity would include assisting with passing out programs to patrons, controlling the merchandise line, and whatever tasks they may need. It would take place before, during, and after the presentation of Blue Man Group. Volunteers should expect to interface with Performing Arts Houston patrons and should bring a friendly and welcoming attitude. They are also looking specifically for volunteers during their student night, which would coincide with the Blue Man Group. Student night is geared toward high school and college age students and encourages them to deepen their engagement with the Houston art community. They'll have 3 partner tables, a collaborative art mural, and 2 music performances. There's also going to be a photographer present at the event. On student night, volunteers would be managing a collaborative art mural, assisting with prelude, performance setup, and assisting with breakdown. And then I also have an opportunity. This one is a recurring opportunity with Sea Center, Texas. This is a marine aquarium, fish hatchery, and education center. The facility also includes a visitor center with aquaria and exhibits of Texas marine life. Sea Center, Texas is one of the most versatile and active volunteer groups in the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department system. So this would be on an ongoing basis. You could kind of pick and choose your days to volunteer. The shifts they need covered are Tuesdays through Sundays. So you could take Mondays off, 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. They are looking for greeter/guest registration volunteers and then also gift shop cashiers. If you choose to volunteer as a greeter/guest registration, you would assist with registering guests. You would also provide information to visitors about Sea Center, Texas, and the local area. And you must be able to communicate effectively and represent the facility in a professional manner. If you want to volunteer as a gift shop cashier, you would assist in day-to-day operations of the gift shop. You would operate the cash register, prices, and restock merchandise. All applicants will be subject to a criminal history check. But if you're really interested in marine biology or marine life, especially Texas sea life, this would be a cool opportunity to kind of be next to it while also supporting the community. And then the last volunteer opportunity I have is with the Hermann Park Conservancy by volunteering at their annual Park to Port bike ride. Park to Port supports Hermann Park Conservancy and its stewardship efforts for one of Houston's most beloved parks while promoting the ever-growing Bayou Greenway Trail system. Volunteers are needed for a variety of positions, including administrative help, setup for the event, and wayfinders for the people riding. Volunteers will also help guide and cheer the participants along the route and at the finish line under the bridge. Support your community while having fun. Volunteers must be older than 13 years and should be comfortable standing for an extended period of time. This opportunity is really great for any corporate, college, or school groups, and get together, make a sign, cheer people on, all that good stuff. It's November 5th, so tomorrow shifts are from 7 to 10 a.m. for setup, and then 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
All right, well, there are a plethora of things to do, that's for sure. I mean, you can tell a friend, tell your family, everybody can join in because there's so many needs, in so many different communities. So Hannah, thank you so much for that. And Tanya, thank you again for sharing, all that great information and everything that you all are doing in the community. Again, if you guys missed anything or you want to go take a look, just go to volunteerhou.org. There's a long list of volunteer opportunities there for you. But in the meantime, of course, you can join us every Friday and we'll fill you in on what's going on in H-Town. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Go Stros! Bye-bye.
Thank you.